Kia ora Star Wars fans, welcome to Middle Aged Kiwi Man collecting Star Wars figures. Haven't made a video in a while and I'm afraid this is going to be a little bit of a talky video. I'm going to let you know what I've been up to in my collecting room, a couple of updates there, and I'm also going to give my reactions to the SDCC reveals that have been happening over the last few days. Big shout out to Victoria's Cantina and Anthony from Imperial Communique for providing coverage of that great event. Okay, right at the start, just before SDCC began, Hasbro revealed a whole bunch of vintage collection items. In there was the awesome looking Moff Gideon's light cruiser hallway set. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's pretty cool. The walls are pretty dark. I was really hoping it was a bit more, generic so I could use it for Imperial walls, but it looks cool. Comes with a Mandalorian troop builder and it's really, really modular. Emily did a video. It's really cool. Check it out on the Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel. She did a video with a whole bunch of them strung together. Looked amazing. We also saw the Shriek Hawk 4-pack of Mandalorians. So they went and rescued the little dude, Ragnar I think his name is. Rescued him from the Shriek Hawks. That's a cool little set as well. And brings back the special action figure packaging window that I know that Chris from Bantha Skull was really excited about. And they also showed us two figures that were not the most exciting of pipeline reveals when they were pipeline revealed, but they've showed us the upgraded Bo-Katan. Comes with the new pauldron, the Darksaber, and also we got a look at the latest Mandalorian Din Djarin figure, who comes with a stolen backpack, and I think they've upgraded his hips as well, so that's pretty cool. Okay, on to the stuff that was revealed at the Hasbro Star Wars panel SDCC. So some pretty cool stuff there. So they got the Armorer's Forge, again, that had been pipelined and we got to see what it looked like. I've seen a couple of complaints, always see complaints online, but a couple of complaints about it, but I think it actually looks pretty cool. The only thing from my perspective is that it's a Hasbro Pulse exclusive and then Disney Parks, I think, after that, or at least Disney Store, which makes it a little bit harder for me to get, but everything else is, going to be easy enough to acquire. Grand Admiral Thrawn from the Ahsoka show was also shown, and the head sculpt looks amazing. Anthony, the Imperial Communique, has some wonderful close-up shots of that head sculpt. And also the other difference from the Ahsoka version is that he comes with a puffy Jodhpur trousers instead of the straight trousers that we saw with the Rebels version. Some people are complaining that they haven't updated the body because the actor had a bit of a, let's just say, a little middle-aged man tummy on him that's not reflected in the figure. They also revealed some things from the Mandalorian that we've been waiting for a long time. They revealed the Blurg and it looks awesome. It looks fantastic. Great little character there. It's been a long time. That was season 1 we saw that, so it comes with a season 1 themed Mando. He'll have the barbell hips as well so that he can ride the Blurg. And they also showed the deluxe Cobb Vanth, the armored Cobb Vanth, and if we're going to get a Cobb Vanth, that's the version that I would have wanted anyway. We might get an unarmored one later down the line so that he can be shot by Cad Bane, spoiler alert. They also revealed the Stormtrooper Jetpack Trooper. I think it's from Jedi Survivor or Jedi Fallen Order, one of those. Looks to be just using the standard Stormtrooper mold, so it has the older style hips by the looks of what I can see in the photos, but again, a nice little soldier. And there was also some pretty cool pipeline reveals. I'm pretty excited about Dedra Meero. She's been on my March Madness Top 25. Yeah, she's the figure I really want from Andor, so I'm really pleased that she's coming. I hope they give her a new female Imperial officer sculpt. That would be good. Also on the pipeline reveals, Shin Hati and Baylan Skoll finally, so they're going to be off the top 25 March Madness. They're going to be out of last figure standing, so good that those ones are coming. There was also a new Clone Trooper Lieutenant, which I thought was a little bit odd, and check out these other pipeline reveals as well. Now, I'm not a Black Series collector, but I did have a look at what was revealed and pipeline for the Black Series and a whole bunch of figures that I really, really, really want in the vintage collection. I'm a big fan of IG-12, and I have seen a rumor, I think that might be coming in TVC, which will be awesome. there's a bit of a pattern of figures coming out in the Black series and then coming out in the Vintage collection a little bit later on. So at SDCC, for example, they did have the Dedra Meero Black series figure, and they pipelined the TVC Dedra Meero figure. So yeah, maybe some signs that some of the stuff that's in the Black series will be coming to Vintage collection. Still no sign yet of the Stranger. I really want the Stranger. I thought he was an amazing character. Oh, and Black series is getting Basil as well. He's the hero of the show in my book. So here is my new cabinet. It's one of those Detolf ones. Apologies for the glare, but you can see I've put some of my kind of mid-sized vehicles in there, which I think looks really cool. And it just meant that I had to reshuffle a few things. I ended up doing a massive clean out of a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff. Bought some cartons for my, I know it's kind of ridiculous, but to keep my vintage collection cards, all in number order, of course. I know. This is where the mess begins, and I've just been going through piles and piles of stuff, just been keeping packaging and figures for absolutely no reason. Like, look at this, where did I keep that? Piles and piles of cards that I do not need. Some interesting characters in there, but just don't need all this stuff. And not only that, under here, for some reason I kept all these 3.75 inch Black series boxes, which are just, I was going to say rubbish, but recycling really. Some of these cards are kind of cool, look at that. Identical ones for Mayo, Danik Jericho. That's the Luke Bacta tank. Some of the images are cool on these Saga ones. Honestly. Oh yeah, reuse. 1996 Snow Trooper. Max Rebo Band Piers. 3D glasses. That's a cool one of the Cantina Distillery. Sub-7. Goldie. Yeah, I don't know why I kept all these cool images though. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm a middle-aged Kiwi man collecting Star Wars figures. Ka kite, and I'll see you on another video.